Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to Shiki. Today we're gonna be listening to Yoongi Marry Me. No, I'm just kidding. Today we're going to be reacting to Moonlight. Sorry, we're gonna be reacting to Moonlight by Agust, of course, Yoongi, Suga. We're gonna go through some of his songs, but today we start with Moonlight, which I haven't heard. You know, Agust, Suga, an absolute genius when it comes to music and just the way that he produces the songs, the way that he kind of, teaches you a story about him through his music is beautiful. But let's check out Moonlight. I love just the title of this, Moonlight, already. Well, let's go. Okay. That kind of vibe.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
3년이 지났네. 아가스티. 야, 솔직히 몇 곡 넣을지 잘 모르겠어. 그냥 씨발 그냥 하는 거지 뭐. Okay. Yo.
All right.
Yo. 시작은 초라했지 됐고 그래.
So we get a beginning here where he's kind of talking about it's been 3 years, I'm assuming, since his last mixtape. And he's like, like we get some commentary about, he doesn't know how many songs he's gonna do, but let's just go.
Okay.
Lego.
Yo. 시작은 초라했지 됐고 그래 남산동 지하에서 이제는 펜하우스 한 남자 히하 아직도 꿈에 섞이지 못하는 비트팬 내 머릿속 현실은 이상과 싸워 지겹게 내 가장 큰 적을 속아내 화 그보다 더 지독한 내 안의 그럼과의 싸움 가끔씩 쉽게 원망해 왜 이런 삶을 살게 한지 내가 뭐를 하는지 음악을 사랑하는지 가끔씩 괴물로 돌아갈 수만이 돌아갈 거냐고 글쎄 그건 고민 중 내가 가진 게 쉽게 얻은 것 같다가 씨발 개고생한 거 보상받는 것 같다 맞는 아직 이게 엇보인 거 존나 높게 난 있는 거치는 거뭐 양산동에서 시작한 10년은 더 지났지만 그때랑 똑같네 머리가 복잡한 건
Alright, so we're at the chorus here. Wow. This is what I'm talking about. When Yoongi raps or sings, he tells you a story. He's basically talking about his inner struggles, his struggles that he's been dealing with since before debut, and how he's still kind of just going back and forth. He's having this fight between, should I be doing this, or should I do this? And he's fighting against his anger, his laziness that he feels. So basically, it's basically a personal battle that's going on inside of his head. But the flow is incredible, and that line with Peter Pan.
양산동에서 시작한 10년은 더 지났지만 그때랑 똑같네 머리가 복잡한 건 새벽에 맞는 저답이 여전히 그때와 같네 내 삶에 많은 게 변했지만 뭐 저답 비친 여전히 그대로라고 새벽에 맞는 저답이 여전히 그때와 같네 변화는 모두에게 필연적이지 어떻게 변해가는지가 우리의 어빌지 가끔씩 내가 존재인 것 같다가도 가끔씩 내가
That chorus, Yoongi, sing more. Yoongi's singing is absolutely amazing. I love it. Really nice chorus, and the meaning to me really stuck with me here because things changed constantly, but some things don't, and I think people appreciate those things. So for example, he's talking about the moonlight here. I think it's a very calming feeling knowing that even though everything has changed, the moonlight is still the same. Very beautiful.
가끔씩 내가 존재인 것 같다가도 가끔씩 내가 재능이 없는 것 같기도 해 어떨 땐 곡이 미친 듯이 나오다가 다시 막힐 때는 한없이도 막히더라고 마저 지금도 Verse 1은 존나 빠르게 쏟는데도 Verse 2는 진짜 안 나오네 죽자도 인생도 마찬가지겠지 뭐 안 해만도 어차피 평행은 없어 선택의 문제라고 영원은 존재하지 않겠지 그 멋도 불멸의 주제는 존나게 부담스럽고 그냥 음악이 좋아서 시작한 게 딴데 내게 붙이는 수식어들은 가끔은 버겁네 어쩌겠어 그냥 달려야지 뭐 어쩌겠어 뻑진 건 잡아야지 뭐 어쩌겠어 받은 건 갚아야지 뭐 부딪힐 것 같으면 더 세게 밟아 임마 새벽에 많은 저답이 여전히 그때와 같네 내 삶에 많은 게 변했지만 뭐 저답 빛은 여전히 그대로라고 새벽에 많은 저답이 여전히 그때와 같네 변화는 모두에게 필연적이지 어떻게 변해가는지가 우리의 어빌지도
What we could have changed is perhaps our karma. Wow. I mean, first of all, this part, let's see. He's talking about how, from his humble beginnings, and comparing it to how he is now, but even then, he's still going through the same kind of mess. Still a Peter Pan that can't wake up from his dream. Peter Pan, you know the story about Peter Pan, the Disney movie. My biggest enemy is the anger inside, and the fight that he has against even more terrible laziness. And then throughout the song, you can hear his struggle. Hear his struggle. You know, we know how amazing Yoongi is. We know all of the things about him, his qualities, and just how amazing he is at writing music, making music, and producing and all that. But for him, we don't know what it takes for him to reach that point, and he's talking about it here. Sometimes he's just pumping out songs. Sometimes, no matter how much he tries, he just can't come up with something. Sometimes he thinks he's a genius. Sometimes he thinks he doesn't have talent. That is the duality. He's going through this phase and this battle between left and right inside of him, and it's just, his flow is absolutely incredible. Just the way that he switches it up. See, do you hear the aggressiveness of his rap? Like, you can feel the emotion and the passion. Like, it's always so raw with Yoongi. Do I even love music? Like, just think about those things. And, you know, here, once again, in Yoongi fashion, he talks about, you know, even though all this is happening, just continue. Just continue, you know, just take it the way it is, and keep, just gotta keep running. And that line, if you feel like you're crashing, accelerate harder, which basically saying, just go all in. Like, don't stop. I mean, this guy has a way with words. He has a way with transmitting those thoughts that he has. And the thing is, the song kind of represents what he's dealing with, because it goes from one portion to another. Like, it goes from his struggle, and then his acceptance, and then his struggle and denial, and then, you know, the Moonlight part. I think a lot of people probably can relate to this, because I can relate to some of it 100%. Some days I feel like I can do 150 videos, or I can do a lot of productive things, and the next day I just feel like I can barely do one, or I can barely do anything. You know, some days you're just like, unfortunately, I have some laziness in me, which is hard. It's not how I've been, but I don't know. But I've gotten so much better due to everything. But his lyrics are very, very relatable, because I think, you know, a lot of people go through an inner struggle that you can't necessarily see from the outside. But absolutely amazing track by Yoongi, Agust. I love it. You know, we have a couple more songs left from his second mixtape, so we are going to go through them as well. But I just wanted to give Moonlight a nice listen, because it's very thought-provoking. And the thing that I like about this is he invites us to his world. So he gives us a glimpse of what he's dealing with, and you know, this is Yoongi's book, and we just read another chapter of it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys